Hi Class 2, how lovely it is that I'm working with you today. I'm really excited. I'm going to be actually helping you to create an Islamic piece of art. I know you've been doing that in your RE lessons, so Mrs. Veen thought it would be a really nice idea to have a go at one of these. And really, they're pretty much like patterns. If you have a look at this one I've done earlier, they're all based around circles. If you have a look here, we've got the smallest circle, and then we get a larger circle, and then a larger circle still, and end up with the largest circle. So really, your design will be your own, unless you want to copy mine, but that's absolutely fine. But they're all based on circles. So what I started off with was different ways that I could make circles. I don't have a compass at home, but I thought I can collect something that I can draw around to make the circle. So here we go. I thought probably a plate, a small plate actually, would be really good as a starting point. This is the biggest one that I had. So I'm just going to place that down on the piece of paper and I'm going to draw around it. But I have to hold it pretty firm. So with one hand, I'm going to hold it, and with the other hand, I'm going to draw around it. You have to be pretty steady. Here I go. There we go, that's our first circle. So now we need one that's slightly smaller. So I thought a saucer would be the next one. You might have lots of different things that you can draw around. Perhaps you can just hunt around the house to see what you can draw around. Another idea is sellotape actually. That creates another circle. So this one is going to be a little bit smaller. Can you see that? And I'm going to draw around this saucer. So holding it in one hand and then very carefully draw around it with the other hand. There we go. That's two done. There we go. And now of course we need one that's even smaller. So I found this. But there's lots of things you can find actually. Even, I was looking here actually, the top of on the tops of things. Sellotape, anything at all really, but this is smaller than the saucer, so I'm going to go for this one. So I'm going to hold it tight with one hand again and draw around it with the other. There we go, that's 3 circles. I'm going to do one more, but perhaps you want to do 2 more, as that's absolutely fine, because they're all very different. And I found a tiny little top, so I'm going to do my smallest one in the middle now, holding it with one hand again and draw around really carefully with the other one. That's all our circles. And really, if you have a look at the one I did earlier, we're going to create patterns inside and outside those lines. So, but all of them actually are touching the line. Can you see that? This one here starts from the line. This one here, little dots go the other side of the line. Same with here, they're touching the line almost anyway, and this design comes from the line. And each side, you'll notice that we're doing that. So I'm going to start by doing what I've done before, and it's a little bit like a window shape. Can you see that? And I'm going to go all the way around. Now there's a top tip here actually, is rather than trying to twist your arm around, when you draw around the circle, I would move your paper because it's much easier for you to work around that difficult task. There we go. So I keep turning it around. And I'm going to do that all the way around. Now I'm going to do it a bit quicker now because you take your time. I'm doing it quicker because it's time on the video and you don't want to be waiting around too long, and you can take your time when it comes to doing your own, and the better and the more careful you are, the better the result will be at the end. So there we are, we have our first circle completed, and inside that circle, inside this little window here, I may just do a little dot all the way around as well. again, I'm going to try and get it to touch the line. All the way around. And what I'm going to do next now is I'm going to do some swirly patterns. And so we're going to start on the line and we're going to, go round. It's a little bit like a curly, isn't it? A C, but it doesn't go, it keeps going round and round and round. So keep twirling it. And then quite fairly close together, but it doesn't have to be touching. Just keep going all the way around. And you can see with this one, I went all the way around the circle. There we go. I'm not going to do that on this one because we haven't got enough time, but underneath each one of those, I'm going to do a little circle. It's up to you. I mean, you might change the style of the pattern actually. You might decide that you want to do maybe love hearts like this next to each other all the way around, and that would look really nice actually. So you decide the way you want to do it. So when I've done that and I've completed that circle, and you'll be able to see here, that's that piece done, the smallest circle, and I've now shown you how to do the next circle with our swirly patterns and our little circles of dots underneath. So the next one, I thought I would repeat this pattern here because I quite like it, but I haven't done it actually both sides. But again, you might decide to do differently, which is absolutely fine. So the next circle here, I'm going to do that window on this side and a window on that side, and a window on this side and a window on that side, and each side in the middle of the line I'm going to draw a circle and colour it in. We go again, a window on that side and a window on this side, and a window on this side and a window on this side, and again, until you go all the way round. Let me show you again what I mean. So here's our windows, and they go all the way around the circle, all the way. Now I thought I'd finish off with a bit of a swirl. So we've got windows, swirls, windows and swirls. So let me show you how I did that again. So I thought I'd make them quite smaller because a lot smaller than last time. Last time they were actually quite big. This time I don't have that kind of room here. So I'm going to keep them quite small. So I'm going to do swirls all the way around. What I didn't show you actually was just some little dots or some decoration right in the middle here, not in the centre of it, but just touching against the line. You might want to do a little dot in between each window. And that would look really nice, making sure that they touch that line again. So although I haven't been able to show you the whole thing finished for each line, I have shown you what to do with each line, as each circle, as we go around. So you should end up with this then, but I've shown you before. So once again, in the middle, you've just got dots. On the outside of that middle line, you've got windows. And then you've got, on the next circle, we've got dots, and then we've got swirls. And then on the next line, we've got windows going forwards and backwards with our dots in the middle, or our circles in the middle. And on the very, very outside, we've got small swirls. I really like them actually, and they're very relaxing actually when you do this. I think you'll really enjoy it. I would really love to see the result of your work. So if you can upload it, I'd be really thrilled to see it, Class 2. I hope you have a lot of fun doing this. Bye bye, Class 2. Bye.